work, man. I got to make this video. I made this video because I was on Facebook, as usual. One of my friends on Facebook typed in and said, why is it that there are more single parents these days than it was back in the day? He was like, why isn't anybody being married? And I made my comment, said what I said, and women came at me. First, I want to say I love black women. My mother's a black woman. My sister's a black woman. This is not to bash black women, but at some point, we have to let y'all know what's going on and what we feel. Like y'all been doing for years. I don't know why when men come out and talk about these situations with women, y'all get mad and say men been hurt, what girl hurt you, you scorned, you holding grudges from past relationships. Ain't nobody hurt me. All right, I ain't been in a relationship since I was 31 years old. I'm 37. All right, but this is what's going on. Black women is your enemy. The same color as you, supposed to love you, supposed to be by your side, supposed to be there to uplift you. She is your enemy, and a lot of dudes know this. A lot of dudes are sitting there married, and the one person he had to worry about the most is his wife. Not worrying about her cheating. He probably don't even care if she cheat. He worrying about what day she will wake up and just decide that, oh, I don't want to be with him no more and take everything he got. And that's what's going on a lot today too. A lot of women are marrying dudes and waking up one morning saying, oh, I'm not happy. Let me leave and take everything he done fucking worked for. See, the thing about being married is not about being no fucking happy. It's not about being happy. It's about being grown, handling your goddamn business. The Lord never said every day of your life is going to be happy. He never said that. Now, the lady who I was arguing with on Facebook, I came in and I told them, the white man is the black woman's husband. They got hella mad then. The white man is the black woman's husband. That's why you see black women not marrying black men anymore. Because white men are their husbands. They get utility checks, food stamps, child support. All these things, Section 8, housing, projects, living in the projects, government assistance, places to stay. So that's why a black woman does not need a black man anymore, because her husband is a white man. Her husband is the government. Her husband is the government. That's why you don't see relationships working. You don't see marriages working no more black. And this could even go into whites too, or other nationalities, but especially in the black community, there is no more marriages happening for real. The only time a black woman really marries a black man today, if she sees an investment in him. Black women are not marrying broke black dudes. That ain't happening no more like it did from the 70s and 80s. Two black people ain't being together trying to come up together no more. No, she want the gravy train pulling up and stopping right in front of her ass with everything on it. That's when you see black people mostly getting married right now. When the money is good. Ain't no more we gonna come up together. That shit is dead. That shit will never happen again. That ain't gonna happen in a long time coming. But they know. This is why they're not marrying black men. Because they have a husband already. And their husband is a white man with a suit and tie on who get them food stamps, who get them utility checks, help put you on child support so they can get more income, give them a government assistant house where half of them don't have to work. Everything is taken care of and paid for by the government. But they'll never admit it. No, black women will never admit that. No. I'm independent. Like I told y'all, I see so many females getting on Facebook and stuff bashing men. The average black man ain't got nowhere to stay. Do y'all got house? Why the average black man ain't got his own house? Y'all don't have y'all own house. Half of y'all Section 8 and living in the projects or some government assistance situation. But yet you get on and bash black men knowing the struggle that we have to go through every day to even get to where some of these established men are. And I salute the men who are established and did that. With no excuses. You know what I'm saying? I salute those men who are established and did that. But you already know what black men go through. You see what I'm saying? And black women have this code. Black men don't know about this code. You see what I'm saying? Y'all got to know about this code they have. Another black woman will never say anything to make black women look bad. Another black woman will never say anything to make a black woman look bad. Prime example, like I was saying on Facebook the other night. Black women know, they know this in their heart. They know that their sons are out here dying because there are no fathers in their house. They know this. They know that the reason their children are out here shooting and killing each other over nothing is because of no man in the house. But you will never, ever, 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 unless she a real activist, a real woman, will ever get on TV. Think about it. You done seen rappers, they mamas, the Vlad TV, all them doing interviews with rappers' mamas. They do interviews with other mothers whose sons been killed, in street violence, other ways of violence, fighting, whatever. You have never once heard any of them mothers say, the problem is there are no men in our house. My mistake was I didn't have a man in my house. If a man would have been in my house, if I would have kept my child's father in my house, there's a chance that my son wouldn't have went to prison. There's a chance that my son wouldn't have got shot. There's a chance that my daughter wouldn't be pregnant at 15. There's a chance that my daughter would have never been molested at 15 or 14, 13 or down, any age down. See, when you break that household up, this is what fucking happens. And it's women's fault. But they don't want to admit it. You know one of your baby daddies wanted to marry you. You know you should have stayed with one of your children's father, but instead you wanted to ball them. Instead you wanted what your friends had. Instead you didn't need him. Why? Because you already got a man, the white man. So what y'all do? Push the men out y'all house. Get out. You ain't got enough money anyway. You ain't got enough this anyway. And then when y'all households get tore the fuck up, you in there, you scared to even say something to your 17-year-old son because he may beat your ass. Then you realize it. Then that's when you calling your brothers. That's when you calling your uncles to come over there and talk to your son. Because you can't. Why? Because you decided that you didn't need a man. Because why? You already get food stamps. You don't need a man. You already get your bills paid. Government pay that. You don't pay rent for real. If you're on Section 8, you paying $80 a month. So you don't need a man. You don't need a man. But they will never stand up and say, that's the reason we out here. That's the reason we losing our sons. Because we as women have fucked up. We as women, the woman is the structure of the family. If that woman doesn't want a man around, no man will be around. If she decides to kick that man out, your children suffer. Stats show that. Just go around and think about people who were raised with their fathers. How many dudes do you know that were not raised with their father that are in prison or have been to prison? The father is a necessity. I don't know why women act like being with a man is not good for their children. But see, the real reason why the average woman doesn't want to be with a man is because she has to be a real woman. See, these women nowadays, they so caught up in Cardi B and Love and Hip Hop, the Kardashians, Black China, and wanting to be other people, that they don't want a man in their house telling them, hey, you need to clean the fuck up. You need to wash these motherfucking clothes. Why your son got people on the porch with guns on them? Why is dudes selling weed off your front porch? Who is all these dudes standing around your house? Why all these people standing around your house? See, they don't want that. They don't want no man around them telling them, oh, you need to clean up your house. Hey, your son is out here causing too much motherfucking problems. He need to go. Your son don't need to be selling drugs from out of here because you got other children. And if something happen, everybody in here in jeopardy. Your son ain't got no job. He don't need to be bringing his homeboys over here every day. Talking about bringing some girls in your house too, and he ain't got no job. And this motherfucker is 21 years old. And he think You think I'm gonna be in here helping you pay bills while he bring girls off the street and fuck them, smoke weed in the house and all this. They don't want that. Also, their son is their boyfriend. Their son is their boyfriend. Just look at Facebook, how they sit there, oh, my big man. That's her big man. Really. The moment you try to become her man and step in there and you lay down laws and disciplines, hey, bro, y'all got to clean up. Y'all just ain't be sitting around here playing no damn game, going in and out no dough, ain't got no jobs and that. No, somebody need to clean this house up, wash these dishes and shit. First thing they do, mama, I don't like him. Mama, I don't like him. And then she gonna back off from you. She gonna back off from you because that son said, Ma, I don't like him. He think he runs something. Then you know what's gonna happen next? She gonna come in the room one night and tell you, hey, whatever you gotta tell my son, tell me. Get your shit and leave once she do that, because you lost the war already. He told on you. Her son snitched on you, and she came and checked you. That's your first sign right there. You lost. You done lost the war already. Her son told on you, and she came and checked you. Whatever you have to say to my son, say it to me. You ain't tell him nothing wrong. You didn't disrespect him. You didn't do nothing wrong towards her son. Only thing you told him, man, y'all ain't all that motherfucking drug selling, all that standing outside with them guns, you and your homeboys, that shit stop. That shit stop. Walking around here ain't cleaning up, ain't working. That shit finna stop if I come over here. You gonna have to go. Straight up. Mama ain't gonna like that. Calling the police on you. That's another thing black women know. You see, the moment a black woman calls the police on you, you should never fuck with her again. Now, if you in there cutting up and acting a fucking fool, talking about putting your hands on somebody and shit, damn, I'm getting cold in here. You talking about putting your hands on somebody and shit, then she got every right to call the police on you and shit. But black women call the police on you because you probably done paid their bills and she got an argument, she tell you to get out. You say, I ain't going no fucking way, I just paid your bills. Police come, they say due to the fact, you got to go. When a woman calls the police on you, especially a black man in today's time, it's damn near like she trying to kill you. Because you don't know what may happen that night. You don't know how angry you are at that point. Somebody could die that night simply because she was mad and angry. The moment your girlfriend, all black men listen, the moment your girlfriend called the police on you and you ain't doing nothing really to her, and she trying to make you leave and you pay the bills in her, leave that motherfucker alone. I don't give a fuck how much you love her, how good the head is, how good the sex is. Get the fuck away from her. Because she ain't got no intent, because she know that black men are out here getting murdered by police and being treated badly by police. And the first thing she do is call a goddamn killer in a uniform to come take you out her house. She called a murderer in a uniform to come take you out her house. They are our enemy, man. I hate to say this shit because I love black women. They need to go deeper in it. Even your mom, black men know this, even your mom crooked. Your sisters are crooked. You done seen the scandalous shit your sisters done did to men. You done seen the scandalous shit your mothers have did to men. You can go and ride around every black neighborhood damn near right now, and you ain't gonna find a husband damn near. You can pass by 100 houses, you gonna find a husband in 25. See, like somebody told me years ago, watch a woman and you will know what type. Watch a woman's mother and you know exactly the type of woman you have. Now that ain't always true, but it's about 80% true. Watch the woman that you were with. Watch her mother, which means her mom ain't married. She probably ain't gonna never be married. Watch. And also, these black mothers rub their daughter's ass and tell them bullshit and fill them up with stories. It's a lot of black women around here sorry as fuck, don't want to clean up, house nasty, and your mama sitting up here babysitting you, rubbing your ass, lying to you. When you need to get up off your ass, get you a job, and she only there because she ain't got no husband. Like the prime example, let me put it to you like this. A woman could be 60-something years old, have a 30-year-old son staying with her. She ain't married though. You see why she's not married? You see why the son is still there? You see why she not married? Because if she was married, a husband would tell that 30-year-old son, you need to get the fuck out. You need to get the fuck out. You 30 years old, sitting around here, walking around, ain't got no job, got a car, you sitting out. You need to get the fuck out of here. That's why black women don't marry. Because a man gonna hold court. A man gonna dictate policy in that house the right way, especially if he a righteous man. Shit, he could be a drug dealer who just handle his business in the house. You know what I'm saying? You just need a man in there, period. They ain't gonna accept that man being in there telling them, hey, I know that's your baby, but your baby need to get the fuck out of here. Your son 30 years old, why he still in your house? He walk around looking at you crazy and you helping her pay bills. He's sitting on the porch, oh, this nigga think he finna come over here and take over. I'm supposed to take over. You ain't her husband, you little ass grown ass boy. Due to the fact that white men are their husbands, they don't need black men anymore. It's destroyed our relationships. Black women are programmed. They want to be white women for real. If you really pay attention to it, black women really want to be white women. Look how it's going. The little bitty dogs. When black women start liking dogs? How you in the projects with an $800 dog? $1,000 dog? All this weed, $300 weaves. They want to be white. The average black woman really wants to be white. Blonde hair. Black women walking around with blonde hair. The average black woman wants to be white. They will never admit it. What is it gonna take though? When y'all gonna break y'all own code, women? When y'all gonna break y'all own code and tell the truth? Now, yeah, they go and say that the black man is the structure of the black home. That's kind of true. But you got to remember that black man was the one who had to provide. He had to go to work 2 jobs, take care of the whole household. So at the end of the day, everything that a child really learns up until maybe the weekend when the father's off is coming from their mother. And if the mother is lost, if the mother is worried about love and hip hop, wanting to be an entrepreneur when she 42, when she had her whole life to try to be a fucking entrepreneur, she wait till she 39, 45 years old to want to be a business owner. When her mind is destroyed and lost, wanting to be the Kardashians, want to be a love and hip hop star, then the whole family falls. Because if she want to be a boss, she don't want to be with him because he work. Oh, I need another man. I need a man that's on the level I'm on. But you ain't on no level yet. He taking care of you and you looking down on him. Oh, well, shit, if I leave my husband, he gonna have to pay me alimony. I get the house. He gonna have to pay child support. That's how they looking at shit now. The average married man, I'm sure y'all scared as hell. I know y'all walking on eggshells, kissing ass and all. The average man, y'all hit the like button. There's 23 people on here. Hit that damn like button. The average man who married walking around on eggshells. He don't want to say nothing too wrong. He don't want to say nothing too soft. Because Lord, please don't let this bitch wake up talking about no divorce. Please don't let this hoe wake up talking about she want to divorce me. She gonna take everything I got. And they know it. They know it. And that's sad that you got to sit there and lay in a bed beside your companion, same skin color as you, and have to worry if she gonna try to destroy you. To sit there and have to worry what day my wife gonna wake up. Because women love following friends. Once one of their friends get divorced, you better go on a vacation with your wife. Because once she start gossiping and hearing all that bullshit, black women follow the leader. They don't have a mind of their own. I hate to say it. The average black woman, I got to be real. Every man know this. Every man know this. Yes, women can stand up on their own. I'm not saying this. But being with a woman, the way a woman can't manage money. A woman cannot manage money. It's like raising a motherfucking child. It's like raising a motherfucking child. And half these women nowadays, they damn near 40, 45 years old and have a 22-year-old mindset. You 45, you still want to go out to the club. I just seen a motherfucker on Facebook I know is 49 years old, still dressing like she motherfucking 20. You finna be 50 years old. It's over. It's game over, baby. You need to be watching Matlock and cooking. The fuck is you doing? She still out here fucking 22-year-olds. It's over with, man. For the fellas too, it's over with. Quit trying to be that popular nigga in the street and you 38. Quit doing gang handshakes and you 40 years old. Black women, y'all destroyed our households. And then they try to come back and say this shit. Well, what about the men, all the fathers that are in prison and in jail? Them same fathers y'all criticizing now that are in prison and jail, them same black men y'all criticizing now that are in prison and jail, when they was on the street balling, when they was on the street with them racks, you was fucking them. Y'all was having babies by them. That's the reason ain't no men in y'all house, because y'all was fucking drug dealers. The average black woman got multiple children by multiple dudes who sold drugs. Am I lying? Am I motherfucking lying? The average black woman got babies, multiple different babies by different men that sold drugs. But then y'all gonna try to use that, oh, these niggas in jail shit, but you was fucking them before you went in there. You spending his money. Don't try to use that shit. Because what about that dude that worked at that plant that wanted to be with you? Nice dude. Brought you flowers, took you out. Oh, his money wasn't long enough. His money wasn't long enough for you, was it? I love black women. I'm trying my best to marry one. I don't want to be with no other race of a woman. I love black women. But y'all make it so hard for us and y'all don't even see it. The first step to being grown in anything is admitting your faults. We will never move past this point, this stage of destruction, if the black woman does not stand up and say, black men, we need you in our house to save our fucking children. We need you. But as long as they getting them utility checks, child support, Section 8, government housing, they ain't gonna never say that. But see, the Lord got, the one thing I love about the Lord, he gonna crack the head of that bull. One day, all that shit gonna come to a point where a woman gonna have to say it. And it's gonna be too late. Because the world gonna be destroyed then. It's gonna be fucked up. Why is it just so hard to admit that? Why is it so hard for y'all just to admit? We destroy our households. We let that white man come in and pay our bills, give us money, and we pushed our man right out the door. Even in Section 8 in public housing, they tell you that a man can't even stay with you. A man can't even fucking stay with you. So you know what that point is. If a man is not in your house, your children run amok. There's no discipline. There's no structure. There's no consequence of nothing. So then you continue to raise these same children under that law because you don't want to lose your apartment, or you don't want to get a job and stand up on your own. So you push that man out and you destroy your fucking household. And I hate to tell you like this, black woman, that's why your son was out there selling drugs, robbing, stealing, and got shot. And I'm sad to say he got killed. Because if you would have had a man in your house, his ass would have been working or doing. Not saying that just because a man is in the house, black men don't go to jail. You see what I'm saying? That will be a lie. But having a black man in that house, a husband in that house, also prevents them from going to jail. Because he comes in and he gives structure, value of $1. Come outside, do some yard work. Help me wash this car. You see what I'm saying? Can guide that young man about his mistakes he has made in his life. The average a parent is nothing more than a guide through life. That's all a parent is. I'm your guide. My mistakes, I'm going to tell you about them, and hopefully you don't make them. I'm going to guide you away from all my wrongs. So if your son don't have no man in there telling him about his mistakes that he made, your son going to go out there and make his own. And he don't know nothing. Only thing he knows is that you've been rubbing his ass for years. He 24, 25, no job. You bought him a car. You bought him a gun. He's semi-selling drugs. Let's see if his father was still there. No. Hey, son, you need to get a fucking job. You need to get a job. Why you bringing a gun in my house? What, you planning on shooting me with that gun? You ain't bringing no gun in my house. Get your ass out there and go cut that grass or something. You got black women cutting their own grass with 14-year-old son in the house playing the game. Every night when I leave work, it's a Mexican guy work up here. His daughter look like she ain't no more than 12 years old, y'all. She up here every night with her father, scrubbing and cleaning that kitchen up there. Every fucking night. Now, if any child deserves some fucking Jordans, it's them little children. And shout out to the Mexican family structure, because y'all hold y'all shit down. I'm in the projects. Little boys, this boy look like he like 9 years old. He out there with his dad and them. About 3 of them. They throwing shingles off the roof. The little boys picking them up and putting them in a wheelbarrow and dumping it. That's who deserve J's. That's who deserve $300 fucking shoes. You can't get your own children to clean up their fucking bathroom right, and you buying them all this high price shit. The black people, we ignorant as fuck, and that's why we suffer. That's why we suffer. Your child can't even fucking read for real, but he got him a pair of $300 shoes. He got a PlayStation 5, a big screen in his motherfucking room, and don't do shit. I see them all the time. These 2,000 babies come up here, start working. This come from the structure of the house. This is where the mother is sitting up, not even making their sons clean their rooms, wash their clothes, wash dishes, maintain the house. They come up here, they work for 2 weeks, and they quit because they have no work ethic anymore. The parents, no, there is no parents. The parent, that mother, don't make them do shit. They sorry, it's hell. I feel sorry for y'all who got these. Now, a lot of them, well, my niece was born in 99, but she in college and all that. But that's from my sister and her structure. You know what I'm saying? My sister didn't play with my niece. You know what I'm saying? But it's a done deal. It's a wrap for us, y'all. If this shit don't change, if black women don't start appreciating black men and get that white man out your business, we dead. It's a wrap. It's a fucking wrap. Let me read some of y'all comments. I'm sorry if I didn't read the comments. I just had to, speak for a minute. I'm sorry. This will be going to my Too Real for TV. This will be going on there too. Y'all check out that site. I mean that channel. That's my other channel, Too Real for TV. Number 2 Real, number 4 TV. This will be going on there. But I said I was gonna read y'all comments, so I'm sorry. What, bro? Yeah, once you get from the Lord, it's over. Why do black women always work in customer service? Make no sense. Because they don't really want to work hard. Like I heard Kevin Samuel say this. The average black woman, when they go to college, they don't go to be doctors, lawyers. They all go for cosmetology and all that bullshit. And then want to sit up there and talk shit to a nigga because you got a degree. That weak ass degree you got. And your degree don't mean you intelligent. Some motherfuckers got degrees in dumbest thermometers. Some motherfuckers got degrees in dumbest thermometers. Working at Walmart besides motherfuckers. Don't tell me about your degree, bitch. Your degree don't mean nothing to me. You got a degree in life? Because I got a degree in life. I got a motherfucking master's in life, bitch. Do you got one? Come telling me some shit like you know the world simply because you went to school and read out of some book that a man wrote. And school ain't nothing but motherfucking program. Bitch, you get out my face with that shit, ho. You get out my face with that. Fuck you and your degree. And the shit crazy. Most black women still struggle with a degree, but why? Because they doing it on their goddamn own. They doing it on their own. I look on Facebook, like let me give you an example. Father's Day coming up. Every year. Mother's Day come, you let mothers, y'all get y'all day. You don't see men bash y'all or say shit about no black woman on no Mother's Day, knowing that they need to. Half y'all motherfuckers don't cook. Your children eat chips and juice all motherfucking night. And you sitting here talking about you need a mother, and you don't work. Also, let me start cooking, baby. The average black woman always say, "Oh, I die for mine. I love mine." If she don't work, she don't give a fuck about her children. I die for mine. I love mine. But you don't work to take care of them. You don't love them that fucking much. You rather sit on your ass and wait on utility check, food stamps, some drug dealer you fucking that ain't they it's not his obligation to even fucking help you. Money from their daddies, multiple daddies. But I love mine. But you don't work nowhere. How you love your children and you sitting there and you watching your children struggle? But you love yours. Black women break y'all code. Break y'all code. See, this how fucked up y'all is. Cause let me say this. This how stupid and fucked up black women is. And watch Kevin Samuels because he blasted a bitch about this before. Black women, you are raising sons that you hope one day will be married, right, to a good woman, right? Hopefully, right? But a black woman won't go out in the world and try her best to talk to other black women to get her to raise her daughters right. Not listen to Nicki Minaj, or what's the other one, Megan Thee Stallion, city girls who teaching your daughters how to be sluts and whores. Hey, how about we start changing that? How about me, you, and all us as black women in this community, let's build better women for our sons, and let's build better sons for our daughters. But see, they ain't gonna do that. Because they ain't gonna break their code that they got. And their code is, We will never take blame for anything that's going on in our community. That's a black woman's new code. We're not going to say anything about what's going on in our community. Everything, it will be blamed on the black man. That's the black woman's code. Everything will be blamed on the black man. They don't even care enough that their sons are going to have to deal with women like them. Can't get no realer than that. They don't even care that their sons are going to have to deal with women like them one day. And trust me, black women know, they seen their mamas do it. That's why they do it. They seen their mama pushing multiple men out their house. That's why they do it. They know what's wrong, but they'll never admit it. They'll never admit it. They'll sit up there in a funeral and watch their son casket and stand up there and look at their son casket and cry, knowing deep in their heart, if I would have kept his father around 9 times out of 10, I wouldn't be sitting here right now. But they'll never fucking admit that. Black women cold as fuck. Cold-hearted. Selfish. Ignorant. Childish. Yes, you are. And you know it. You know it. You get on here and bash me all you want. I take care of my goddamn self. No, I ain't rich. Beard, nappy, all that. Make your comments. Say what you want to say about me. You motherfuckers is ignorant, childish, liars, disloyal motherfuckers to your own black men. You are disloyal for a damn utility check and a free place to stay so you don't have to fucking work to feed your kids. Now, hey, I ain't saying black men ain't, but black men follow what a black woman do. It ain't a lot of black men out here not doing shit and not taking care of their kids because he just don't want to. No, some of y'all bitches make it difficult for a man to even see his motherfucking baby. And me personally, you lucky you got a baby daddy who even buy a pair of shoes when he do. Because the first time, I feel sorry for my baby mama. If I get one, the first time, bitch, you tell me I can't see my son, let's go to the courthouse. Let me sign these rights over. I'm not finna play with you, bitch. I'm not finna struggle for 21 years and go through mental problem, mental stress and court cases and all this shit just to see what I created. You got to be out your motherfucking mind. You got to be out your mind. When he get old enough, when she get old enough, I'll talk to him. Bitch, I'm not finna go through stress to see what I created. Sign your motherfucking rights over. Leave that shit alone. Y'all just seen look on Facebook. It's a dude, I think he was like 40, 50 something years old. Go to his baby mom's house, kick her door in. You know he was upset behind something that she did. Now, he wasn't right by going to our house and kicking on her door. But men know how upset they make you, especially about your own children. This man went over there kicking on her door, kicked her door in. He was wrong as hell. But he kicked her door in. She shot him in the head. Killed her children's father. And I bet you 9 times out of 10, the argument, the reason he was so mad was behind some shit that this black woman did to him. And when he kicked her door in, she didn't give him a leg shot. She didn't shoot him in his ankle. She shot her children's father in the fucking head. Killed him. She murdered her children's father. Y'all, it's time for me to go in to work. I was on my break. Well, I got to turn the air back on for a second though. But I just want to let y'all know, this is not to bash black women, because I love them. I want to marry a black woman. I want, one day if I have a son, my nephews, to marry a good, righteous black woman that knows her place. And that's not going to happen until black women are able to admit the truth. You are our enemy at this point. Change that. Uplift us. Help us. I'm not here to bash you. I love you. But love also comes with the truth. And the truth is, y'all fucked up big. Big. Your son, y'all sons are dying. Your dog, even girls are out here getting shot, dying from the lack of a man being in y'all house, and y'all still won't admit it? You still ain't woman enough to admit that? Watching your children die, and you still ain't got the ball. Well, you ain't got the ball, but you still ain't got the heart to stand up and say, because I ain't got no man around me or no man in my house, I lost my sons to the streets. I lost my daughters to the streets. My daughter was molested because I ain't keep her father around. I'm just telling the truth, man. Hate it or love it, it's the truth, and you know it. You know it. But I love y'all. Thank y'all for y'all support. If you want to donate, please go to the top of the channel. You also can donate by sharing the videos. Go to Too Real for TV. I can go live on that platform now. I got over 1,000 subscribers on that platform. I'm gonna build a new boxing channel, but I'm gonna always keep this channel. I'm gonna put my videos on this channel and push them out to my other channels, because I built this shit from the ground up, and I ain't getting rid of this channel. Even though I see they trying to stop me from making my videos, they ain't finna stop me. They ain't gonna stop me. I love y'all. I truly do. Thank y'all for y'all support, y'all love. This easy work, man. I am out. Y'all have a blessed day.